So the Streetsweeper, or what I like to call it, ass. Literally just ass. All jokes aside, if you're putting the countless hours trying to get this weapon, I'm sure you are nothing but disappointed. The damage is weak and you have to be so close to an enemy that they have literally seen the entire view before you are in range to take a shot. Although I must say, if you put in a couple of more hours of grinding, you may just get the edge over someone else using this weapon. And that's what this video is for today, giving you the best possible class setup for both zombies and multiplayer, which turns this marshmallow shooter into something a little bit more usable. Interested? Then stick around to find out more. So to get this exact build, you will need to get the gun to the max level, and with some double XP tokens, this takes around 2 hours or so it really isn't the end of the world. In the optic slot, you want the Microflex LED. Now this is optional, but pairing this with the muzzle that I'm going to be talking about is definitely a game changer for this weapon. So you could sort this out for something else, but the iron sights are really not the best, so I do advise using this. In the muzzle slot, you want the Infantry V choke. This makes the ADS spread 70% bigger, meaning that you'll hit more targets with that one shot. Unfortunately, there is no sort of choke to concentrate the bullets, and this is honestly the most useful out of the muzzles without having any of the cons. In the barrel slot, you want the 14.4 Task Force. Now this is the most essential attachment for this weapon because it increases the damage by 72%, and trust me, the base damage, even when it's pack-a-punched 3 times, is complete arse. So this is the most essential attachment for this weapon. Yes, it does lower the effective damage range by 13%, but it honestly isn't that much of a difference. You don't really notice that difference, so just make sure you have this barrel on. This is the #1 attachment that should be on this weapon. The next attachment is more for the zombies, and that would be the Ember Sighting Pointing Laser. This increases the salvage drop rate for both common and rare, which makes it a super useful attachment for zombies. Also, the cons that come with this really are nothing to worry about in zombies, and as a multiplayer I would probably just use something like speed tape instead of this to get that little bit of a faster ADS. The final attachment is the Stanag 18 round drum mag. Okay, so this is a bit of a weird one because it really only becomes useful when the weapon is pack-a-punched. This gun reloads 1 bullet at a time with absolutely no way of increasing the speed, so it simply decreases the reload speed by around 2 seconds per bullet. Again, when the weapon is pack-a-punched, it's no problem as it reloads it at 5 a time, and it makes the reload time a lot quicker. You also get 45 shots, meaning that you can shoot a lot more before you actually have to reload. As for multiplayer, there's just no way of making it faster, and if you would rather not have the longer reload time, I would just replace this with some sort of stock of your choice. And that is going to actually wrap up this class setup video. I didn't want to make it a really long video. I wanted it to be a super short and simple, just simple class setup video. It's a bit of a strange one here because this weapon starts with super low damage, super low range, and a really long reload speed. And while you can increase the damage, it does lower the range. And then on top of that, there's also no way to make the reload speed a lot shorter, making a lot of attachments completely useless for this weapon in multiplayer. Anyway guys, go and give this class a try out for yourselves and let me know what you think of it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.